Welcome to another episode of SLC Punkcast Live and Wired, where we talk about live shows that we have attended and live shows that are coming up that we would like to attend. I cover the local circuit, whereas Dustin covers the nation and the world, so he's got a bit more to plug. But unlike him, I actually went to a show. I went to a show just last week. It was on the 8th. It was a Friday? No, it wasn't a Friday. It was a Saturday. It was the show with Jesus Rides a Rickshaw, Acid Hologram, Among Wolves, and Every Last Second? What the hell was that? Yeah, Every Last Second. I could never remember their fucking name. All I know is that their logo, as you can see behind me, ripped off of that of Dillinger Escape Plan. And that's about all they ripped off from Dillinger, because when I went and saw them, I saw them playing their last song. It wasn't mathcore at all. This was something different. It was more like a, 90s alt rock type of stuff. Like I don't know. I think like Alice in Chains type music, just that sort of slow, alternative, sort of semi-metal type shit. It was really hard to gauge their sound from just listening to one song, and it was just the last one. But they had a camera set up like on the stage, and they were filming everybody. Like, it wasn't on the stage. I mean, it was filming everyone on the stage, but it was set up in the crowd. That's what I was saying. It was on the floor. So something was going on. Maybe they were filming a music video. I don't know. But yeah, saw them, and it was cool. And then Acid Hologram came on, and Acid Hologram, what more can I say about them? They play such an awesome show, just so lively and just so fun to watch. They play their music well, they perform well, they just do it with a fucking smile on their face. And their vocalist, Max, he told me he was getting very, like, he was zoning out for a minute because he was holding out the last note of the last song, just like this guttural fucking growl, and he was losing consciousness. And I said, I can tell you were just there, like you were not there. Like you were there, but your brain was absent. But he still did the fucking job. And once again, they covered that Peaches song. His name I can never fucking remember. But we all know how it goes. Just sucking on my titties like you wanted me, calling me. I just call it the Fuck the Pain Away song, because that's what it is. And it's awesome that they still do that. It was so funny. Anyway, then, Jesus Rides a Rickshaw. My God, Jesus Rides a Rickshaw. I mean, they've been a band for, Jesus, coming up on... I mean, they've been around for just over 15 years now, so in between 15 and 20 years. And I have only heard those guys. I've listened to them. One of their albums, I can't remember what it was, The Stages of Numb. Yeah, The Stages of Numb, I think that's what the album was called. I reviewed that for Slug when it came out in 2017. And that was how I discovered them. But only then they were advertised as Rickshaw. Then I learned that the full name was Jesus Rides a Rickshaw. Jesus spelled with a fucking Z. So I'm thinking, oh, they're one of those bands. And sure enough, they were that type of 90s metal, like, you think of stuff on... You think of bands like Cold, you think of bands like Mudvayne, those types of bands. Although they did have some pretty fun electronic elements added in. They were fun. They were a fun band to listen to, and also a fun band to see live. And then I realized that their singer is also the same singer as MPNK. I go, hey, I just played a show with your other band, man. He goes, hey, what do you know? So it was awesome getting to see Rickshaw at long last. But they haven't really played a lot of shows since I discovered them, at least not to my knowing. For all I know, this could be them coming out of the woodwork after God knows how long. But point is, they performed, they did awesome, and I'm stoked that I saw it. And then Among Wolves. Among Wolves, this was my first time seeing Among Wolves. They are a thrash band, and damn are they good. Like, those guys are super fucking talented. You know that a guitarist is talented when he's playing his guitar above the waist. That's how I see it. And they are just hitting all these shredding guitar harmonies and everything. the singer, vocalist, I can't remember his name, but I know his girlfriend, and she was running their merch table, and she said, they are too good for Salt Lake City. I'm thinking, oh, you're just saying that because the singer's your boyfriend. And then I saw them live, and then I went to her afterwards and said, okay, yeah, I see your point. These guys are fucking incredible. So Among Wolves, I've yet to check out if they have anything released or if they have anything on streaming, but goddamn, if you have a chance to see them live, do so. They are mesmerizing. And their drummer too, that guy is a machine. Fuck me. I mean, the drummer for Acid Hologram was commenting on his amazement to his skill, and I'm thinking, oh, dude, you are a fucking fantastic drummer. So I know that it's if it's coming from you that this guy needs to be watched. Like I need to watch his drumming style. Then yeah, then I guess I should. And I did, and yeah, the guy was. Like I said, a total machine. Some of the shit he was hitting, I'm not a drummer, but I can tell when shit's looking complicated. So yeah, that was my show. That was the show that I attended. Not my show, but it was the show I attended, and I had a really good time doing that. And I was also on the tail end of nursing a hangover from the night prior. Bunch of skinheads hanging out at my house doing the ceremony of cutting somebody in, which is where you shave their head and invite them into the crew. There were four people who did that. Was it four? Actually, no, just three. Just three at my house. And one thing that we decided to do, this was a new thing, we decided to baptize everybody in beer. It was called a Pabstism. And we did that to 4 separate people. We all took them out on in the front yard. And my friend and my roommate, who also runs door at the Poser Palace, his name is John. So we called him John the Pabstist. So John the Pabstist comes out with these cases of beer. Let the Pabstism begin. So we did like a whole thing. It's like we baptized you in the name of the Poser Palace and the Department of fucking Drinking, and then we just everybody just poured all these fucking PBRs down the hatch. It was a fucking huge ceremony. We did that to 4 people. We did that to Jacob, the guy who just got cut in. We did that to my friend Jack, and we did that to my friend Amber, and we did that to our new friend Cam, who is a giant. The guy is like 7 feet tall. That guy is amazing. He could pass for a fucking football player. But he's not. He's not an athlete. He's a theater kid. Really fun guy to talk to. It was a fun night. Fun nights all around. Anyway, so that was how my weekend went. Now, for the shows that are coming up, we got a few right here. On the 14th, well, this show used to be coming up. It is not. The Hardcore Heartbreakers at the Depot. That has unfortunately been canceled. I do not know why, but I remember when my friend Trent from Villain was trying to set up a show at the Depot that was just a local showcase, and it got canceled because of low ticket sales. So that could have been why it's gotten canceled. But yeah, that was gonna be with Mask and Absolved and Sewn Shut, and what was the other one? Tainted Ink, right? I keep forgetting about those guys. So yeah, if you were planning on going to that, I'm sorry. That such is the times, I suppose. It was canceled for some reason or another, but I don't know if they're salvaging anything from it. Anyway, but what is still happening is the Slug 36th anniversary party. That's, 36 bands. They're all playing one song each. It's sort of like a recital. And it's going to be split between 2 venues, Urban Lounge and the attached diner/bar, Blue Jeans. And yeah, it's going to be quite a fucking turnaround. It's almost set up like a Battle of the Bands fest, which would usually go on all day because everyone's playing full sets. But no, this is starting at 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. with, the entry fee is $15. And yeah, if you want to look up all those fucking bands, be my guest. But if you don't want to read, then I can just spout them off right here. It is kind of fun to do sometimes. So just give me a minute. Let me pull up that fucking extensive list. So here we go. We have, I have to read it like this. 3690, Andy Doors, Anna Beck, Antella, Anthos, Bone Storm, Shigoya, Cherry Thomas, Corbino, Cudney, Dante Leary, Deathblow, Detsony, Fairy Fingers, Flat Rat, The Fucktards, Gizmo, or Gizmo. My mind's somewhere else. Glowed Hearse, Jimmy Dead, No Day, Love, Audrey, Monionero. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Love Audrey. They just have the comma in the wrong spot. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know if you could see it. It doesn't matter. Love Audrey, Monionero, Midnight Roller Coaster, Molotov Dressed, Mummy, Muskies, Natalia, Olympic Death, Orange Soda, Pure Bats, Red Benny, Sean Baker's Recycled Stardust, Tofi, The Gontics, The Plastic Cherries, Tragic Black, and You Shall Know Our Velocity. God, I hope we do, because that was a lot to rattle off right there. But anyway, it's going to be worth checking out. A lot of cool bands, a lot of cool people, a lot of, for a pretty cool magazine. Well, at least they used to be cool when they used to be new. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Anyway, so that'll be happening on the 15th. And on the 21st, 2 shows are happening. First, Pushing Up Daisies, Suffocator, Run Into the Sun, Sewn Shut, and Sutures be playing at Fellowship Hall. That is $15. Starts at 7 p.m. Josh from Suffocator was hitting me up asking, dude, we've been trying to play some all-ages shows. We've been trying to do one at that Fellowship place. Do you know who books out of there? I said, yeah, it's Jocelyn. Here's her Instagram, Jaws Presents. All right, hit her up. And then he texts me back, well, she hasn't answered. I don't think she's even seen the message. I say, well, it probably went into the spam folder. I'll put in a good word for you. So I messaged Jaws personally, be like, my friends in Suffocator trying to book a show at Fellowship with Pushing Up Daisies. Can you help them out? And she said, yeah, I'll get to them. So, and now it looks like it happened. There you go, Pushing Up Daisies with Suffocator. I'm excited to see that show. That's gonna be a fun time. And then on the other one on the 21st, Critical Rage Theory, Molotov, and Raven be playing at ABG's up in Ogden. That is a $5 entry. $5? You can't fucking beat that, man. And it starts at 9 p.m. Then on the 22nd, there are another couple of shows happening. The first of which will be The Dirty Nil, Grumpster, and Bug Bath over at Urban Lounge. That is going to be a grand total of $26.46. That's after all the fees and shit. That starts at 7 p.m. And I wish I could say that I will be there because I really like The Dirty Nil. But unfortunately, there is a show happening at my house. It is a birthday show for my friend William Frankenstein, but we just call him Willem. Anyway, it's going to be his birthday show, and his band, The Adjusters, will be playing, along with the Outlaw Stiffs from Idaho, the Adjusters. I just said The Adjusters. And also Fancy Lads and Power Beer. This is going to be a fucking rager, probably like the Short Fuse show. Maybe not as intense, but it's still going to be fun nonetheless. Don't break the garage, folks. Please don't. We need that shit to close. Oh, God. So that will be a fun time. Those are all I got for the shows coming up in the next, in the next week. And if you have any other shows that you'll be attending, well, I hope that you have a good time. Anyway, I know I'll be having a good time with the shows I'll be attending/hosting, and I will be back next week to regale you with my tales from the pit. Once again, I am Eric from SLC Punkcast. I'm going to turn this over to Dustin now. Take it away, sir.
Thank you, Eric. And now we go around the world as per usual, in no particular chronological order, that is. We're going to jump into the first one here. We've got The Crime of Love in the City of Gators. It's going to be Valentine's Day, the 14th, 2-day, live at Lucy's. You get to go see Rambler, Wired Up, Paint Fumes, Kiss This, and La Costia. Maybe that's just the price. $15. There you go. Next up, let's get to Urban Arts Foundation bringing us on the 21st, February the 21st. Doors are 7, goes till midnight. You get to see The Press, Broken Heroes, Scrapyard, and this is in Morristown, New Jersey. What a killer lineup there. The Press, Broken Heroes, awesome. Make sure you get yourself out there and see that. Next, let's go to where are we heading to? Three Links in Dallas. Been there. If you go there this time around, which is Thursday, February 20th, you get to see From Parts Unknown. It Hurts to Be Dead, Bullet Machine. It's $10. I don't know what the question mark is. Maybe donate a little more or something. I don't know. Go buy some merch. It's 9 p.m. 10 when the doors open. 10 is when it starts. Late night, but get out there, check out those bands. Next on the 14th, today, it's still today, in San Antonio, Texas, you can go see Coffin Cats, Lower Class Brats, The Drowns, Bullshit Detector. What a stacked lineup. Show starts at 8. It's an all-ages show, so get everybody out there. Paper Tiger is where you'll find this, and at papertigersatx.com is where you will get your tickets. Then you can go see Bullshit Detector as well tomorrow, the 15th, a free show that's at 8:45. The Bullshit Detector will be with Sacred Games and False Truce. It is a Yellow Jacket anniversary weekend. Make sure you can go to bullshitdetector_oi and get more details on that. Then on Friday, this one is March 14th. Disregard. We are going to jump to February 15th. And you can go to a backyard show that's $5. No outside drink, but keg and shots will be sold. Respect the House. Doors are at 5. Go see 21 Gun Salute, Barrage, Chronic Condition, Badass, CFA. It's somewhere in Ontario. Address drops day of show. That's coming tomorrow. You can go to 21 Gun Salute SGV and get those details, or you can go to any of the other bands, I'm sure, as well. But go to 21 Gun Salute SGV. Then in Arizona at the Yucca Tap Room on Saturday the 22nd, you'll get 3 bands from Phoenix, 3 bands from Las Vegas. You'll get to see TV Tragedy, The Manic Dotes, and It's Fine. And then from Vegas, Desert Island Boys, Pure Sport, and Wyatt and the Ashes. It's a free show for 21 and older, unfortunately. But go check it out. 8 p.m. is when you will want to be there. Then we'll have this show in Saint Laurent, which is in Montreal. It is, who are we going to see? Impact, I think that you could definitely get to see, that's probably just part of the flyer, which is a very cool flyer, by the way, yet again, why we do this. This is on the 15th. The Prowlers, Trauma Bond, Ultra Razia, and Sistema Muerta. There we go. Some of the fonts are hard to read, man. Doors are at 8, $20. Show starts at 8:30. Go check that one out. That looks like a great lineup in Montreal. The restarts will be in Mexico and Colombia with the Babes from London. 2 London bands coming to you, Mexico and Colombia. On February 21st, Mexico City. 22nd, Metepec. Then Miquahualo on the 23rd. And then they'll be in Colombia and Bogota on the 28th. The 1st in Medellin. And Manizales on the 2nd. So go check out those awesome bands, Mexico and Colombia. Lions Law are currently on their album release tour with Mess and Claimed Choice. I missed by like 3 days them being in Paris. They were in Paris on the 7th. They actually started that tour the day I left Paris, but made it back to Paris, or started in Paris anyway. Couple days after I left. But as of the 14th, they're on the back half of that tour. They'll be in Geneva in Switzerland, then on the 15th in Bologna in Italy, Munich on the 17th, Vienna 18th, Bratislava on the 19th, Prague on the 20th, Berlin 21st, Dresden 22nd, and Hamburg on the 23rd to wrap that up. HFMNcrew.com for more details, or Lions_Law_official on Instagram as well. Or you can probably go to any of the other bands. But man, those are stacked lineups. Take advantage and see them. You might have seen Lions Law, because I know they do tour a lot, especially in Europe. But they've been coming to the States a lot too, and I'm looking forward to next month seeing them. But Mess and Claim Choice as well. Then we head to Fort Worth, Texas on Saturday the 22nd. It's a BYOB all ages show in Fort Worth. It's $10. You get to go see Down Not Out. They just dropped a new single. And Anti-Rad, PHS out of Detroit. Yeah, Proud House of Schmucks. Go check those guys out. Knock 'em Back and Hofaker. Yeah, go check all that out. The address is there on the bottom. Then on Saturday the 1st, we're going all the way out to Saturday the 1st. You can go see Shave for Battle coming from the East Coast all the way out to Long Beach at Supply and Demand. They'll be playing with Bomber, Knife's Edge coming in from Phoenix, Rally Cry, awesome band there, and Trigger Damage. They'll have some DJ sets. It's Oi the Matinee, 1:30 to 7. Love the matinees. Bring back the matinees. It's $15, 21 and older, unfortunately, but nonetheless. Also, Knife's Edge, we were just talking about them. On Friday the 28th, they will be playing at Characters in Pomona with the Gimps and Los Brigands. And that also is a 21 and older with ID. Full bar, smoking patio at Characters. It's $10. Awesome to go see those bands. And finally, we're going to wrap this up with Hub City Stompers at the Sandbox stage in Miami, Florida. On Saturday the 22nd, it's $10, 21 and older. Doors are at 8, and you get to see Fum, Ifuakata, Suicide Bombers, and then Peña Maxima. Great stuff there. Hopefully you get out to a show. If you want your flyers featured, I just go through and see some cool flyers and try to mention them from all over the planet. If you want yours mentioned here, send them to me. I will for sure get them added as we do this weekly. We'll catch you on the next one.